Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with a not for nothing, just a layout because I wanted to do this layout. To kind of explain some history, back May 16th, so, almost a month ago, this was challenge 1 in the Scrap Squad's second birthday celebration weekend. And I did this lift. This was the original. I did this lift here, this way, using my Mind the Scrap May kit. I fussy cut these gorgeous florals and used the floral there. Didn't have the journaling down at the bottom like they did and had the title, in a different place and so forth. But I really liked my version of it, and it's actually one that I chose to put up on one of my clipboard frames. So I thought my lift of that was done, and then Karen Cass, bless her heart, went and did her second lift. I forgot to print off what her first lift looked like, but I'm sure it was amazing because she is an amazing scrapper. And she did this version using the gorgeous blue ombre and stripe from the Sunkissed line by Cocoa Vanilla Studios. And she used these florals over here in the corner, and I had a lot of those supplies, so I kind of, thought, well, someday I'll have to look for a picture. And then I found that I had printed a photo of Ava. This is a cute photo. I think I've scrapped it before. I may have filtered it when I did, but it's just such a funny story. She spread that towel on the chaise lounge that's at the neighborhood pool, and she looked over to explain when she fussed over it and tried to get it just right. She looked over at me and said, I had to put it on there so that I wouldn't fall through the cracks. So I thought that deserved to be scrapped again because Ava has grown up. She's actually turning 13 this month, and she has the typical 13-year-old body image fears and all that stuff, but we're getting ready to go on a vacation, and there will be some beach time and some pool time involved, and so she's I hope to see her spreading a towel so she doesn't fall through the cracks of the chairs there. In other words, I hope she has a wonderful time and enjoys herself. But, you kind of worry about kiddos. So anyway, I took this 12 by 12 sheet of paper and I printed on it. I printed my journaling here about I had to put the towel on so I don't fall through the cracks. But I may not have put it low enough to be under the title. So this is what I'm gonna do for the grid, and then I'm just going to put my title down underneath. It'll just be reversed from Karen's. I thought I was being so smart putting it there, and then I didn't, and I gave plenty of room for the grid, but not for the title. And then I printed, I think I had my printer setting on portrait or landscape instead of portrait, and so it turned it around anyway. Whatever, I'm going to make this work. I could have turned it around and done it again. Anyway, let's not worry about what I coulda, shoulda, woulda done. Let's just get this thing done. I'm going to, I've already cut these from scraps, and I'm gonna back them with foam so that they stand up. But before I do that, I'm actually going to doodle around the edges. And let me kind of see how I'm going to do that. I'm going to put this green, kind of layer this green, just very, very little bit of it kind of behind this red, just for a little contrast. And I'm going to staple it on there. With my tiny attacher. And then I'll do some embellishing on top of that. But I want to put the foam here. That side would have been good for this. Okay, so I'll just leave that there with the foam. Here I'm going to just kind of do this. I'm not doing it as close to the edges because I tend to go off the edges, and I'm not trying to do straight lines. Let's see. That will work. When I doodle, it really looks like doodling. So, but I don't want to spend a lot of time on this. I'm adding that black for a specific purpose. I'm gonna tie in some black and white to this. I've got this little scrap of this floral. I just have to decide where it looks the best. Let me do it that way, and that way it kind of looks like it could be a whole sheet of paper. Let me do that. And I'm actually going to draw a line around the photo, even though it doesn't show in some spots, just for consistency. Let's see if that didn't. Okay, I like it that way. I'm gonna put another staple. Come on. I just refilled my stapler before I made my last video. And come on. If it doesn't work, that's fine. I can always put a touch of glue, but I'm a little worried that, okay, there we go. And I didn't even do it on there right. But I think we're not gonna worry about it a whole lot. Okay, so now, oh, I didn't put my foam behind it. Let's do that. See, that would have fixed it right there. I wouldn't have needed that staple. Okay, and I got these, the Sunkissed supplies from Christina Sorge. It was one of my Secret Not Secret Kit Club kits. And along with it, she included some wonky hearts and these acrylics from Redefined Kreative that were especially done for a kit to do with this. And I really like this turquoise starburst. I'm gonna try to maybe work that in with the flowers. But right now, I'm gonna glue this stuff down so that my, so I can see where this all lands with the journaling. It means I'm gonna have to maybe move some things up because the journaling is gonna get in the way. You can see here, there's plenty of room for it to kind of curve down that way. So that's going to affect things. My mistake I made on here is going to affect the way things, the way I can embellish. But that may mean I can do a little, maybe some embellishing up in here. Or I may feel like, what I really like about Karen's is how, and the original, is how minimalist it is. And I feel like it's good exercise for me to try a minimalist layout every now and then. Okay, I have this Fun in the Sun that I'm gonna put here, and I'm gonna put a blue flower there. I was gonna do that anyway, just as a nod to Karen's blue flowers, but now that I can't embellish as much over on this side, it might be good to have something kind of sticking off over on that side. So I'm going to lift this up onto a pop dot, and I'm gonna kind of tuck that in. Or do I want it up over? Maybe up over like that on some foam? I think I'm gonna tuck it in there. And then I do want my cloud and sun images up here, but I thought, and I don't have the little, I've already used my little puffy sticker sunshine. So maybe I'll use this sunshine and this cloud, both of which contrast with the stripes there. And then I might use a little rainbow kind of sticking off the cloud there. Come on. I use that one. Okay, let me do these guys, and I think I'm going to do it. Well, I don't know how I'm going to do it, so I'm going to put it right there for now. And let me get the sunshine raised up on some foam. Do it like that so that it kind of bridges, you know, kind of breaks those lines. And then I'm going to do this one, do the cloud kind of hanging off this side there. And now let's see where the rainbow should go. Maybe like that. I kind of like that, but I actually might want another cloud. And I have other clouds, maybe up there, maybe in my box here. I've emptied all of the embellishments that I got in my kit and mixed them with the ones I had bought personally when I got a very generous gift card from a YouTube viewer to congratulate me for my 1,000 subbies. And so I kind of wanted to use those together. How about if I overlap that and then put the, what did I do with my rainbow? I kind of stuck it over here. Maybe have it like so. Okay, I like that. That's a little more busy than Karen's, but you knew when I started lifting Karen's very minimal, beautiful layout, you knew mine was going to be busier, right? Okay, so now right here, instead of, and I do have the orange umbrella, but I thought I wanted something maybe a little more contrasting. And so I thought maybe I would use this palm tree here. And then she's got a sunshine kind of right there. Maybe I could use an orange. How about an orange? And I can cut it in half so that it's down there, and maybe superimposed on that orange would be this little bikini, or maybe these little sunglasses. Maybe I don't want an orange because the orange image is kind of busy, and I don't have another sunshine. I use sunshines a lot. Ah, wait, let's do this. Let's look at this. I have this sunshine, which could sub in for this one. Yes. Okay, guys, that's perfect. And then I can cut this one in half to use right here. And then I've still got another sunshine to use. Oh, I'm so excited. That works perfectly. Okay, so this needs to be on some foam. And then I'll see how I can fit that sunshine in. I just want this to be a happy, fun, in the sun kind of page, because I know she's somewhat dreading it. Okay, there goes there. And then this can go, that can work right there. So let me take this foam off. I have to cut it perfectly straight, so I need to use my trimmer, but my trimmer is under about 15 other things because I was pretty sure I was done with trimming. And I know that's gonna stick on my trimmer, but there's not much glue. Most of it came off with the foam. Okay, so I can do this like that, and then I can use the little sunglasses from here on top of that. I like that idea. And maybe the sunglasses will be next to the pineapple. Let's see, what does Karen do with hers? She's got a drink and the little stay cool thing on there, the little word strip that says stay cool. So let me do, I like the idea of the do I have anything over here? Let me put this back in here. I like the drink, and I'm trying to think if there's something else. All of these images are fairly large, and I don't want, see, this is kind of cute, and it, especially if the umbrella I'm gonna kind of put that aside. Let's check out these images and these images. Okay, there's a little, let's go with the watermelon slice. Kind of right there. And there. Okay, that works. I have that flat because there's dimension in these puffy stickers, and this is kind of raised up. Okay, and I could have this little pineapple kind of sticking out, layered under there. I love when pineapples kind of stick out from under something else and kind of loop over like that. So that makes me happy. Okay, this, again, it's not exactly the same turquoise as that, but let's see if I can layer some of these. Well, first of all, I know I want to use this, which says the best, and then I could use that as the basis for drawing my embellishing down to here. So I can put this on there and put it on foam. There we go. And that gives me kind of a cute place to put some sequins and some floral leaves. Let's see. I'm going to do this and kind of bring it down here and just go with it, and then I'll layer flowers kind of around it. I'm gonna spread this out to make it tacky so that you don't really see it. As a glob. When it dries, that what globishness you do see will go away. Now I have this, I'd kind of like to bring that color in somewhere else. Maybe kind of, we'll see if we want to do that. But in the meantime, let's do the flowers I was thinking of. I wanted to do yellow flowers. You know, these are really large. And so I think I'm going to go for this much smaller one and kind of overlap here. I'm still going to put it on foam so that it stands up on the photo, and I can layer some leaves in under it if I want to. Let's see. I've got this leaf, which is kind of large, although I love it, but maybe I should have put it down before I got this on there quite so well. Okay, but it's down there now, and I can put a little bit of foam up under this part to raise the leaf part. Okay, there, that stands up. Now I'd like to add a pink flower, a small pink flower. I have this large one, but it's too big. And I want a pink flower. Do I want a pink flower, or do I like this Yeah, ice cream cone is too big. Let's do a tiny pink flower if I can find one. An orange flower might work too, but I'm kind of holding out for pink. Here we go. And it's a different style flower, so that's good. Now, do I want it down here? Yeah, I kind of like that. And what I'm going to do is, since it's going to be on top of this, I'm going to give it some liquid glue. And I'll use some sprigs, kind of coming out around it. Maybe this little sprig coming out from there, and I'm going to put a tiny piece of foam tape on there. And let me get this kind of stuck in there. There. That has some dimension, and then this is kind of flat on here. Okay, now I thought maybe I would use these flip-flops somewhere. I think I had in mind that they could go as part of this, but they're kind of large, and I think there were some on the puffy stickers. I think these sunglasses are too big. I like these hearts. I like this sprig maybe coming out and giving room for that heart to be right there. What do you think? Let's go with that. And I'm gonna put some adhesive down at the kind of vertical lines there where it'll look like shadowing if it shows at all. And I'm gonna put a little bit of foam tape on the very top part of this guy so that there's some dimension as it kind of sticks out from under there. And then I can put a tiny heart there. Okay, let me put these acrylics away. I'm not going to use the wood this time. I don't know about you, but I'm thinking I need something up in here. Maybe this guy. This has the blue and the yellow that are kind of nice. It's not unlike a bit of sunshine there. And I've got two hearts that I want to use, maybe down in association with the title. But let's get my flares on here. I'm gonna get this. It's kind of I think any circular element kind of like that by a palm tree kind of looks like sunshine. At least it evokes the mood of sunshine to me. Let's see. I've got this orange duck, which is facing the wrong way to put it over here or over here. So I think I'll leave that off. Here's something that could squeeze down under there. I like this, here, because it's almost the same blue as the towel. It's the only thing on the page, really, that has the blue of the towel. So I'm kind of committed to using it, and it can tie in here with these different blues that are over on this side. So let's put the title on and then see what else we need to do. I hadn't opened this. And I'm going to go with the same title that Karen used. Sunshine. I started to use the blues that Karen used, but I wasn't getting a good match with the towel, and then she has her kind of purple and pink bathing suit. So the towel has green and yellow and pink in it. And so I thought that might be good. Let me pull out. I need to weed all these things and make sure I don't lose my dot. Let's see, there's a weed there, and there's another one in this S. So I've got to pull that out. Let's see, I know I have tweezers somewhere that will push that out. I love foam thickers, but sometimes they're hard to weed. So I don't think I'm going to mind that the title's down here, especially if I can put this couple of hearts right there. And I've got glittery hearts that I can kind of use to add glitter in different places. So they're there, and why not right here? I'll do it kind of off at an angle like that. Okay, now let me put this away. Is there anything else? It's kind of reading as minimalist here, but I kind of have that green contrasty piece. That's a technical term. Let's see if this orange, could that go there? I don't think we need it. Do you? I don't think so. It's kind of a dull-ish orange. Okay, so here's an idea I had, just for the hell of it, to kind of be sticking out. I'm going to use my tweezers, which I've just put down someplace, to make these into kind of a fringe, a black and white fringe, and just add a touch of black and white at the corners of each of these flares. In a way, it draws attention to the flares, but it also, to me, black and white just really brightens up all those other colors. And, you know, not that these need to be brightened all that much, but there, that kind of, I'm going to kind of squinch that under the flare so that it more looks like it's coming out from under the flare. It looks more joined to the flare than it does look like it's sitting beside the flare. So we'll try this one, kind of the same way. This one's a little shorter. And of course, these are scraps, and they would normally go into my crazy bowl because I don't like throwing away little scraps. And I say that with full knowledge that I have plenty of stuff, so I don't really have to conserve it. Oh, you know what? I need to get the dot for that eye. Let me, so it's not like for economic reasons or, you know, anything else. And I recycle all paper that is recyclable. So it's not, you know, even from an earth preservation standpoint. It's just that it kind of offends me to waste stuff. Now see what this does for me, and you may disagree or you may not see it that way, but my eye tells me that those little bits of black and white there kind of just really bring in that journaling. Okay, where did I put my missing dot to the eye? It's here. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to put little bits of foam behind these hearts. And I have a couple other small embellishments that could be used here. And we'll take a look at whether I need to use them or not, or whether I'm done. I have some yellow, blue, pink, and green sequins that I think could be used. Not a lot of them, and I'll probably use some splatters, but not a lot. Let's see. I kind of like the idea of just, you know, like a pink sequin right there, one of them. And then maybe I'll do one right there that's pink. And I'll go with this kind of bright pink color that kind of goes with that. And I think that may be my only pink sequin. So I'm going to close up my little bin here. And I can't tell you the brand, but this is a mix that I picked up at Tuesday Morning years ago. It's a Peacock Craft sequins for $2. So, this blue, I may add to the blue section over here. And what I'm looking for here is one of the see-through shiny ones. Okay, that's great. Now I'm going to do green and yellow back over in this as part of this. And this is one of those same tubs of sequins from Tuesday Morning. Just craft sequins in tins is what this one's called, also $2. These yellow ones are a mix that started with a mix from Martha Stewart. There were some sequins I got from Martha Stewart that were, I'm going to put the yellow down here. And then I ran out of the brighter yellow ones, so I mixed them with some gold and yellow, so it's kind of a homemade mix. This is a Spiegelmom Scraps mix called Guac It Real Good, and it's got little avocados in it. I'm not going to use an avocado today, but there is a kind of clear-ish green that I think would be pretty right in there. So kind of there. Actually, I'm gonna wipe that off. I want to put a little word strip kind of right there. So I'm gonna do this more here. And I have to go to my word strips and figure out what I'm gonna use. I know that I want to use the hashtag sunshine up by the clouds and the acrylic sunshine. So I'm going to put that up there. And there's enough dimension there that I think, no, you know what? I like for my word strips to have some shadow around them because they just stand out so much nicer. And I think Karen has them on hers, so, you know, you have to go with how the master does it, right? There we go. And then there's one that says, stay cool, right here. And I thought that would be cute on the photo because it's kind of what she's doing. Karen uses that up in this area. And I might do another one. Well, actually, I might use this one there too, because the stay cool is appropriate underneath the palm tree there. She's got hers underneath the umbrella, so I could kind of do it. I'm gonna have it hanging off a bit there. Then I really like the Sunkissed, maybe to be right there. Let me, you know what? I already had one. I can use this skinny one back here. And there's enough to prop it up. I like keeping all these little bits because I do use them. Okay, that brings that out there. And it seems like I might need a little something right here. If there was one that just said fun. There is one that says sunny days or cheers. How about cheers? Let's do that. Okay, and we're gonna go with a skinny piece of foam. I love how it's turning out. I chose to, as I said, contrast rather than match. Karen's photo, her little doggy umbrella there was exactly the colors that are in this collection. And I'm sure I don't have anything nearly that perfect. So I thought I'd kind of go with colors that contrasted with the blue of the towel and the purple of her suit, but bringing out some of the yellows and pinks and oranges that are in there. So that's kind of my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, there. Now, I have some of these little hearts, but do I need to use them? Maybe right in here. I could use it right there. And maybe a little, a double heart up here. How about the green and the pink? Maybe right there. Okay, so I have those on there. I think I'm good. I think I don't need anything right here. It doesn't bother me that the title is a little bit over there. I have these little gold hearts that I thought I might use, but I think I prefer the gold glittery ones. Let's see, in the clear stickers, if there's anything that stands out. I like the little X's. Let's find a spot for those. Those kind of bring out that whole black and white look. And if I put 3 of them around, and I think there are 3 here, maybe up kind of coming up from there. So I have here, here, and where's the other bit? Here. Maybe where should this go? Maybe over here by the chairs, kind of slightly under the fringe. Let's do that. Kind of that way. Okay, so it's not obvious. Okay, I'm done. I like that. This is kind of not fully, this is bothering me, so I'm gonna peel it up and stick it more under there. Is that, yeah, because it's at the angle of, the photo is straight on, but this little matting piece is at an angle, so I'm fine letting the label be at that angle. So, fun in the sun, sunshine, all kinds of sunny images here. Hope you enjoyed this. It was fun putting it together, and I'm happy that you joined me. And Karen, thank you so much for the inspiration. This is beautiful. And one of these days I want to do a grid in those colors. I haven't found the photograph yet, so I think you could probably you could do 1,000,000 lifts of this layout and it would look different every time, because look how different this is from this. You really can't tell that that's the same design, but I love this one. So this is a page for Ava. A have fun on vacation, Ava, even though you're 13 and filled with angst. So thanks for watching. Bye.